My name is James Williams Jr., and this is a very important thing. And I hope you all watching will be paying attention, okay? So, as you guys know, I like to keep this shit 99.9. And I'm going to say some things that are 99.9% of the truth, and I'm going to hurt some family members. So, if you see them, they'll know who they are. So, as I begin this, I want to say this lovingly because a lot of people, especially in my family, don't like the truth, can't handle the truth, and don't want the truth. I'm not that guy. I don't believe that you should ever lie under any circumstances unless you commit homicide on purpose. Otherwise, you should probably just tell the truth. But if you commit a homicide on purpose, you should probably keep your mouth shut. And keep that shit to yourself. Don't tell anyone that you've murdered somebody under any circumstances whatsoever. You keep that shit to yourself. But I'm going to tell you something that I want all of you to take into heart and advice. And I pray that you at least listen and learn something from this. So I have certain family members that don't like me. I have certain family members that was raised specifically, and y'all know who you are. Specifically, they were raised to hate me by their parents. Alright? I'm not going to put their names out there. I'm over it. I forgive them. I don't care. However, some of them still treat me like complete and utter dog shit. Alright? They talk to me like dog shit. They don't respect me. And they forget the fact that me, their uncle, the piece of shit that they treat me like, was changing their diapers while their parents was doing things that are less becoming and also slightly illegal. But while their parents were out there doing that, I'm working not one job, not two jobs, but 3 jobs, can't live in the house, and gotta come take care of your asses. So, being raised to hate me, I get it. I understand that, and it is forgiven, because you can't help who raises you, but you can help who you become. Why am I making this video? Because a certain person today disrespected me. As much as I've done for this person, she still disrespected me. And they all still disrespect me. Not the oldest one. Him and I got a better understanding of each other. But the other 3, they have their moments where they're just blatantly disrespectful to me. Yet they forgot that my life has been taken from me due to them being born, along with every other cousin that my siblings have had. And at least some of the children have been raised to at least have some respect. But these ones specifically ain't never had respect, even though they've grown up. Some of them show respect when it's comfortable, when it feels right for them. But, today I didn't deserve what happened, and so I'm a bitch about it. That's right, I'm a bitch about it. So, as you know, if you've been aware of things that's been going on in my life about pets and dogs and things that are not mine, well, the person who owns the dog's sibling had to take the dog out. I respectfully was trying to wish her a happy birthday and warn her about what the dog does, because this dog that should have never gotten picked in the first place howls and bitches and moans every 10 minutes. So if you're doing something, you got to drop what you're doing and take this dog out. Which, from where I stand, at my age, I should not have to take another grown man's responsibility on. It's not my job. I've been doing it for too long. Again, these young people were raised to hate me from birth. The fact that I changed their diapers means nothing. The fact that I fed them when their parents would just refuse means nothing. The fact that I never let them walk around in shitty Pampers, I cleaned their asses, and they still was raised to hate me, and they did. And they still do on some level or another, and they can't help that. But if you're watching this, and you 4 know who you are, I forgive you. I don't care. Life's too short for me to worry about that dumb shit that you did, because you can't help who you are by who you were raised. Who you were raised, or who raised you rather, was just an ignorant fuck who didn't want to do her job as a parent. They want to teach y'all right from wrong. And that's cool. Karma has a way of coming back to bite everyone in the ass. So don't disrespect people. Because what you put out there will come back to you. And sometimes bad shit just happens to good people. That's my story. Because I don't bother anybody. I've never really bothered anybody a day in my life. But I've been the victim of a whole lot of shit. No reason why. Like I said, sometimes bad shit just happens to good people. I'm not saying I'm a saint. But things make people change. Bad childhoods, which I never really got a chance to have a child, or childhood for that matter. I never got the chance to go out and have a family because all of my siblings started having families first. But most of my siblings, minus one, who raised her children to strongly hate my guts. I'm not going to say dislike. I'm going to be honest about the shit. Hate my guts. Spit on me, throw Kool-Aid on me, throw juice on me. Fuck up my clothes. You know? Lie and say I did things to them that I did not do. Y'all know who you are. Again, I'm not putting your names and shit out there. I don't do that. I don't disrespect anybody. I throw my business out. And though you are part of my business, it ain't the world's business to know who the fuck you are. I don't put hate for people who hate me to get other people to hate them. That's not what I do. That's not my person. I don't give a flying fuck about none of that. They were children. They were taught by bad people to do bad things to me. Not one of them in their adulthood today has come to me and said, Uncle James, we're sorry. And they never will. And that's okay. They don't have to. I'm not looking for forgiveness. But I do deserve respect. But I also want you to be productive members of society and not be like the people who raised you, because they clearly didn't raise you right. If they're raising the one person who's feeding you, cleaning your asses when they're outside doing things that they're not supposed to be doing instead of being parents, I'm the one who should be getting the most respect. But that's not happening because that's not how y'all were raised. And again, I forgive you. But learn this. How you were raised has nothing to do with the person you can become. Because you can become better. You can be more. You can do better. You can do more. Instead of just going with the norm. Oh, well, I was raised to hate this motherfucker, so I'm just going to hate him. Even if he's never did a goddamn thing to me. He changed my diapers. Fuck him, I hate him. He's kept me out of trouble. Fuck it, I hate him. He's come to school and had arguments with the principal for me. Fuck it, I hate him. We've told teachers that he just fucking hates us. Well, it's kind of hard to like people when you're throwing bleach on them and Kool-Aid and staining up their cars and spitting on them on a daily basis. Hate don't spawn love. Hate only spawns more hate. But hate can adapt. Hate can adjust. Hate can be corrected. But my family tends to have a problem with dealing with the truth. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers in this family just all out refuse to accept the truth, deal with the truth, and admit when they wrong people. That's the thing. Now, that's their thing. It's not my thing. I own all the bad shit I've done. From 6th grade fights to high school fights. I've owned everything. Do I apologize for all that shit? Hell no. Because some of those people who I've gotten to fighting with, they came at me. Simple as that. I've been fighting since I was 6 years old. You coming at me looking for a fight, I'm not going to be held responsible for what the fuck happens to you in the aftermath. I'm sorry for swearing. I own that. I cuss a lot. I am sorry. I don't cuss when I'm angry because I'm always angry. I cuss because I don't think before I speak. Again, I own that. The point of the matter is, no matter who raises you, you don't have to be that person that they want you to be. You have to be the person that you want to be. You can improve your life. You can learn to respect people. Even if you hate them, you can still respect them and treat them like they are a human being. Today, that was not how I was treated, which is what led me to making this video. But all is forgiven to that person. HBD to you. That would be happy birthday to those who aren't following me on that. The point of the matter is, just because you're raised to hate someone doesn't mean you don't have to respect them, especially if they've done more for you than most people you do know. Thanks for watching. Kung Fu Havoc number 2, BC and you.